Hello, everybody, and welcome to my SDG presentation. This is my fourth presentation, and today I am going to be talking about gender equality and how it relates in Japan. And this is, of course, Jacob Diamond. So, to go over a little bit of data that covers gender equality in Japan or around the world. The top graph is an indicator of whether or not legal frameworks are in place to promote, enforce, and monitor equality and non-discrimination on the basis of sex. There are various legal frameworks which can be applied to promote and enforce non-discrimination on the basis of sex. This is assessed here in the SDG tracker. There's also additional charts across various measures, including hiring, equal pay, marital rape and property rights, among others. And the goal by 2030 is to end all forms of discrimination against all women and girls everywhere. This requires legal frameworks in place to enforce gender equality for all countries. And then below we have the proportion of ever partnered women and girls aged 15 years and older subjected to physical, sexual, or psychological violence by a current or former intimate partner in the previous 12 months. By form of violence and by age. This is measured here as the share of women aged 15 years or older who experienced physical or sexual violence from any partner in the last year. And similar goal is to end all forms of violence against all women and girls by 2030. And to the right, you can see the graphs of each respected article and how intense they are. Here is my mind map. As you can see in the middle, we are trying to solve the problem of gender inequality. And you can do this by 4 different ways: new talent, fresh innovation, higher salaries, and safety. So for new talent, importing talent from overseas is of course one solution, but Japan has a poor track record integrating foreigners in a meaningful way. Higher salaries. Having more Japanese women fully employed in more meaningful roles will also lead to better salaries. That in turn will increase the domestic consumer base. More money will be made, so more money will be spent, which is always good for the economy. Fresh innovation. It's been proven that greater diversity leads to increased innovation. And safety, which is the most important, it's the key to all of this. The key to all of this is psychological safety. This means that each member of an organization should feel comfortable, being open and honest. And here are some more solutions for gender equality in Japan. Last month, Japan enacted a new law to promote the active engagement of women in society. The aim of this law is to create a society where it is commonplace for both men and women to share responsibility for work, household chores, and child rearing. From increasing women's representation in leadership and decision making to redistributing care work and productive resources, progress towards a gender equal and sustainable future starts with taking action now. Empowering women smallholders, investing in care, support women's leadership, and funding women's organizations are all solutions that can help solve gender inequality occurring in Japan. So that has been my presentation on SDG4, and today we went over gender equality and how it relates in Japan. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and yeah, see you next week.